you very much. Made it a few years ago. Now, probably I think 3 years ago I made it. Works really, really well.
Sure it does.
Huh?
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
It's still running to 11:15, okay, Jennifer?
11:15.
11:15.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Hey,
Hello
you
there.
realize we're so
Good,
forward.
Vince. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Joe. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Boy, lucked out in the weather, huh?
Oh man, it's beautiful. And I'm doing some forge welding, so you're gonna want to back up some. Did you have a good ride in? I mean, a pretty straight shot for you.
Sent me the wrong way, but I've worked at the college a lot of years, you know, so I've
Oh,
been
nice.
Make a word for our
University a lot of
sponsor in Fitchburg, Matt Coach's Council, and supporting
I
you
didn't know where this was, but I would've went the other way in.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice. This is all your setup, huh?
yeah. It's pretty good. More welding going on.
Good setup.
Yeah, it works amazing.
And hopefully, Rainbow Fly, the Young's name. Fitchburg. The beams and vendors that are supporting this event.
I tried to find that Borax, but I called around, but it's not available locally. You have to get that online.
Oh no, you can use the anhydrous borax.
Borax in general.
I have some at home. If you come for a visit, I'll just give you some.
I called the chemical company, they said they don't carry it, so.
They don't carry it. You have to order it from them.
No, I can't even order it. They said just get it online.
Really? That's kind of really weird.
Yeah, 'cause I bought stuff before.
Well, I know that they don't like carrying it because then the people never come and get it, and it goes bad. You know, it gets hard as a rock. So when I called to order it, they were like, "Oh, we don't want to order it. You know, not unless you're gonna guarantee coming and getting it." And I was like, "Oh, I'll pay for it first." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
So I buy sodium hydroxide for stripping paint. You know,
Yeah.
caustic soda.
Yeah, yeah.
They have plenty of that. And I buy sodium carbonate. I use that.
What's that?
Sodium carbonate is electrolytic solution phosphate.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Collectively,
Yeah. Huh.
they have sodium, not high carbonate, sodium.
Are you involved in chemistry stuff too, or?
No.
Oh, okay. Right. Yep. Ellen's projects are difficult, so I'm kind of focused in on getting this done. And now there's not much time when I'm dealing with artistic stuff. For me, this is like almost like a This is more frazzling. If we were doing hardware, it'd be all set. But this artistic stuff is like, oh my god.
Hey,
Too many variables.
you can't let the mind go free.
Huh?
You can't let the mind go free.
Yeah, well, my freedom and someone else's freedom who's judging your work go in two different directions.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, that's the thing with the parameters. You know, it's supposed to be like this, but then to have it like this. I mean, if we're simply doing artist expression, that's one thing. But to interpret someone else's work, you know, that can be interpreted so many different ways.
Oh boy, yeah, you're right.
So it's like, well, how do you get that to where it belongs?
I like the mobile shop. This is
Oh,
nice.
thank you. Oh, man, this thing is awesome. This is really just such a wonderful setup for working in. I built it. I get tired of moving stuff.
Yeah.
And so this is the fourth. This is version 4.0. And I keep saying that this is going to be the last one that I ever make, but I don't think it will be. I think I'll do a version 5.0.
How long have you been doing it?
43 years.
Wow.
44 years this year, actually. Long time. Very, very long time. Videos too. It actually shows that handle being made. So if you want to, grab a card and you can just go to YouTube and it literally shows all of those being made. It's kind of neat.
Nice.
Forge welded the round tendril part onto the bottom, the stem part. And what I'm going to be doing next is actually finishing that weld, and then I will be working on making the calla lily part. So what I just did is I just welded the stem on to the flat bar.
a couple of years ago.
Excellent, thank you so much.
Remember I was last year?
I love when people send me photos because I'm not lucky enough to get any, you know what I mean? So I love that when people send them. Forge? No. It's a lot of fun. This is what it looks like right now.
Yep.
Nice.
And again, this was originally 3 pieces.
Wow.
Can you see okay from where you are?
Yep.
That third door opens up, but usually I don't have it open because of the wind.
Yeah. You have the best setup.
Isn't this cool?
Hey, you have the best one.
Oh yeah. Yep. This is version 4.0, so I don't think there's going to be a version 5.
I'm like dodging the sun. Like, it's touching me. And we're the same color.
Kind of nice too, right? Took me almost 10 years to get that. I kept calling the guy saying, hey, do you have any of those in? Do you have... No. They only make like 3 or 4 of these a year.
Yeah, what weight is that?
460.
Oh shit.
So I kept begging the guy, and then finally, it went from calling him like every year, to twice a year, to 4 times a year, to once a month, to twice a month, to 3 times a month.
See, persistence is key.
That's right. And so finally, he said to me, I'll just call Germany. And he said they have 1 there. That's it. Take it or leave it. When I called him back, I said, I'll take it. He says, oh, too late. It's already shipped. Yeah. So it was very exciting. I was so excited. I do not forge enough. My arm is already getting toast. Now switch to the bigger hammer. Sam, is it nice taking a break? So what I'm doing right now is known as peening. And I'm actually using the peen of the hammer to move the metal only in one direction. And what I'm doing is I need more width versus length. So I'm trying to isolate that material, and you can see how I'm actually just making it wide in that one spot. Number one on the sheet. Hey, hello guys. Sweaty hug, sweaty hug. You should have came and competed today. Look at it, it's very sparse. You would have made help with some money.
And I couldn't watch it online, right?
That is true. That is true.
Good.
Once I got to that point on that one, I was like, okay, I got this dialed in now. Thank you. I was like, okay, I got this. The problem is the whole art thing. The art thing, I like parameters, and there's no parameters.
Right.
You know, it's supposed to look like, sort of like.
Gotcha.
Oh, to get the scale off. See all the pieces coming off?
Yeah.
If you leave that on there, when you hit it, it'll make an impression on the other side.
Okay.
And so you want it to be as clean as possible. So as I go along, I'll start brushing it more and more. Then we're getting to the finished size. So really, you want to get rid of anything that's going to be sticking out on the backside. So if you notice, I left a raised spine in the middle. Two folds. Yeah, I got plenty. Yeah. I made them a little bit bigger. You know, I made the fold longer. And then I welded it, and when I welded it, I was able to pull out the extra material around it. And then I could peel off how much material I wanted. Versus lapping it short and then tapering it. So I'm making it smooth and round. When you're doing it, you're actually working, even though I'm only hitting one side, I'm actually working both sides of the material. See how it made it nice and round and smooth? That is a candle holder. You drive it in. It's actually a miner's candle holder. They're on sale today. Today only. $20. I'll sell you all 5 for $80. I have no idea. I'm not even looking. Not even looking.
We have 25 more minutes for the session. 25 more minutes.
Well, now you know how much time you got left.
Yeah, thank goodness, too. I'll have just enough. Just enough.
And also reminding people there is a raffle coming up. And the details of the both times. Good prizes. And that's around 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Isn't that amazing? And all hand work, no machinery at all, just all done by hand. Every single thing in there has never seen an electric machine.
It'd be nice.
Terrible in the hand, isn't it? Did you hold that?
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculously terrible?
It's got white through it. Lots of ones up in the real white. But presents well. Good on top of the fence.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. But for me, it's how that was made is the coolest thing. That's what all that really represents, is how those things are made. That one is actually fairly easy compared to the double one, which is, you know, it's all good, but just some are a little more difficult than others.
Yeah, very good. 20 more minutes.
Okay, great. Thanks, Bob.
Good.
And two for $5.
Yeah. It might be simple, but I can't figure out how to do it. After you finish, you can explain how you did this.
I won't. No, because I made that. There's two on the table that I made to baffle other blacksmiths. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Because it's not what people think it is. And it's the double one is the same way. So if you, three handles from the left, that one, yes.
Yeah.
That's the other one that is really pretty neat. And I made those to baffle blacksmiths, so I'm not telling. Someone can guess, and I'll tell yes or no, but
It looks very clean. It's really nice.
thanks.
Thank you, Arthur. How you sitting? I am awesome. Fitchburg, we have 20 more minutes meeting for this session. City of Fitchburg makes health and safety event possible. That culture, council, also design, monetary vocational technical school, Our PC people, we want to thank them for helping us with the logistics of moving equipment in and out, helped us set up. We want to thank Great Wolf Lodge because they have contributed with a raffle item and provide them. Picture that museum. We got Beans Country Living supporting us, Fidelity Bank, Workers Credit Union, and these are the people that help us, support us, so we get those prizes for the winner of the competition. Also, I remind people we have finicky stores here, supplying us with catering down here. We'll be able to buy a lunch. So it's good for them. Also, check out the Renaissance Theater, check out the vendors, check out their wares. So, please enjoy the festival and have a good one. Also, to make a note that Ellen Durkan is a special guest competition site. She hails from Wilmington, Delaware. It's wearable sports fashion. And come up to the table and see some of her work. And be inspired. Raffle tickets are $3 each, 2 for $5. There's sandwich package, John Deal's restaurant on River Street. There's French cuisine. And the door will be at 4:30. more than 15 moments.
Absolutely clean forging or hammer marks? Open suggestions. Absolutely clean forgings or hammer marks? Okay, thank you. Anybody see what I do with my brush? Where did I put it? Oh, found it! It's right where I put it. Right where you put it. This is where the problem becomes a real problem because I am not artistic. So that she said that it doesn't have to be like hers, which means she really wants it to be more your artist. Problem I have is I don't work that way because I'm not an artist. So I don't even know really where to go or how, you know what I mean? It's like, well, where do you go if you don't have an idea? I got no idea. I got it.
Guys, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes to work on your pieces.
Very good.
Nice.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The tail has enough organicness to it?
I think so.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Beautiful place out there.
What's that? You'll give me that shiny
Wax.
Yeah, just and it helps protect it some. And it actually smells nice. It's actually leftover wax from a Yankee Candle.
There you go.
There you go.
Bob, how many minutes?
I think you got 8. Yeah.
Thank you.
Why I said 8.
No pressure. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. There you go.
Thank you. called the spring lock. That's the main bolt part for it.
2 more minutes.
What did he say, 2 minutes?
Two. Don't worry about me. I'll get.
Oh no, I'm not worried about you.
All right. Be down to the line, guys. So 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes.
Thank you.
Really nice. We got a great transition. Very nice.
Okay, we're getting down to the line here. Less than a minute.
Where you gonna bring?
Huh?
Come get it.
I'll bring it up, but that is a spring lock. So
Less than a minute. To bring the pieces
it's
up
actually
to the table.
If anybody wants to see it, you can just pass it around if you want. So in the olden days, right, when you had this is like a bolt, one of the sliding bolts.
Yep.
Except this has a spring in it. So this actually sits on a plate. We'll imagine that this is a flat plate,
Jennifer.
and that's the opening.
for you to bring it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Great.
We'll find out after.
Well, they used to. They used to say, okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, she is. She's got ties right here.
Really? She's right in Rutland.
I did actually film it.
Oh yeah, there is, huh? Got a whole freaking setup.
First section is completed. Bring up the pieces to the table for judging.
We need this for
Oh no, here's a great
This is before your time.
Yeah, I thought that they wanted whatever. I love your helmet. That's fantastic. Huh?
What's the price on the broad outfit?
This one's $350. This one is $4. Yeah, isn't that cool? Which one? That is actually a finial. That's just for like if you were to look, you know, look on a gate or something. That's just a sample. These are samples too. This, of course, this is be made into a poker or shovel or whatever, as these can be too. But these are actually on the table for demonstrations because this is actually threaded the old-fashioned way. Threads are actually cut usually today. They're not. This was actually in the old days you used to swedge them. Swedging is when you actually take the material and you force something into it, and it actually makes it bigger around it. So if you look at that, you can actually see that the threads are taller than the bar. Now all of these were cut by hand, and it's just like the nut. The nut was actually made in here too, and it wasn't drilled; it was punched. Now the neat thing is you can see how easily it screws on. See how little wiggle there is? So these were all hand fitted. These weren't, done with standard size caps and dies and all that. It's just wax that's on them. But anyways, all the things that are on here are pretty much just samples or items that I made in the trailer while doing demonstrations.
Just want to remind everybody, this is a little bit break.
These are more
For
examples.
15 minutes.
And that's why this is the
Find the
yellow one that's finished here.
whatever you need to do.
Best thing to do is take your card and then get a hold of me that way. Something
Paper towel holders,
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
roll hook for the intermediates, riveted roll hooks for the
I'm all set. I actually went and got water earlier.
15-minute roll
And
hook.
yeah, it's break time, so.
Competitors, we have water up
Oh,
here
thanks.
if you need it.
You're such a sweetheart, and I love your earrings too.
Right, we like George Best, mine overlooked.
Oh, thanks.
And it stands.
So you want to know something? I see your girls is working like, oh. Because again, I don't know what the parameters are, so I'm like, I got no idea.
That's hard. You did awesome. I
Yeah,
love that it
thanks.
stands up in it.
Thanks, thank you. Well, I hope so. I hope it gets the winning bid, but again, without, it'd be nice to clean house, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Did they give you parameters for some of the others, or are they still all?
They're all very loose, and the problem is that, see, I really work by the numbers. So what happens is that, again, if I have to see something in my mind in order to make it, and if I can't see it, then I can't make it.
Yeah.
So what happens is I have to formulate a whole different strategy doing this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, see, like right here it says 4 inches and then 4 inches. And according to this, it's supposed to be 4 inches for the total length. Ellen says it has to be 4 inches on center. Well, that makes it simpler. But again, it's not this. And so it becomes this whole thing. She also said, like, these corners don't have to be like that. So it's like, well, they have to be something like that, but not like that. That it's about as loose as you can get. Yeah, so it's like, oh man, I got nothing. I got no clue. I'm like, And that's the
I
nerve-wracking
like
part.
that curlicue on there because they put that on
So
the
that's
bottom of
it,
that
the
one
next
too.
session.
Yeah, well, Ellen does wearable art, and she has samples on the table, really amazing stuff. But I'm not very arty, so I'm like, oh man.
Oh, they're going for the lily the whole way through. huh?
Yes, yep, very predominant.
To 12:30.
Nice.
When you say you're not very arty, I bet you're different.
So we have a lunch and dinner.
I'm not an artist. Really, I'm just a trade blacksmith.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like just making stuff that's going to be used is, and art's okay. Yeah, like that,
Remind
you know.
everybody, we have a raffle going on.
Well, yeah, no. I made that just to mess with other blacksmiths.
One for $3, two for $5.
I can see
One of the raffle items is going to be
Hey, you're welcome. Oh, I'm Jennifer. Well, I'm Woodbury.
Nice to meet you.
So yeah, I made all those handle pieces just to mess with other blacksmiths.
Real Mansfield here tonight.
No, they're not. Nope. The Assabet Valley group, I don't know what happened, but I think at the last minute they just decided maybe with COVID or something that they're not coming. So.
Send you my card.
Oh, excellent.
We're all about metal up there.
Oh,
You
excellent.
heard of us?
I have not. No.
We have we have a clunky website.
Okay.
We have 44 countries represented.
Wow.
Maybe 120 pieces. It's just a real art experience. And I'm looking around
Okay.
for, people that might support what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to be involved. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for? Just strictly art pieces, or?
Well, no, I think what you offer here is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Something like that.
It varies for everything. I mean, everything varies. Something like that's on the table right now.
No, I mean for you to come like this.
Oh, and set up. Usually it's $300 a day is what I get to go and set up. And then sales, I'm able to sell and whatever that is. Usually there's a percentage that goes back to the business.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, John, our art director.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Started the park in 1998.
Excellent.
Got the symposiums going in Nashua too, so they have 54
Wow.
on a sculpture walk in Nashua.
Excellent.
All
Yeah.
about how people are doing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, much better, right? Much different.
So we'll talk. I'll talk to John.
Sounds good.
I'm always looking for wonderful ideas for us.
Well, thank you. It was very nice to meet you. And I like your necklace too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, gift from a friend. It's a pin, but I like better than
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we have the circus this summer.
Oh, that's really neat.
The young kids from a school, they don't feeder school for Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, wow.
Wilton.
Really?
They came and performed by the sculptures.
Oh, that must have been so neat.
Mystical.
We love Cirque du Soleil, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The art
just
director was
amazing.
from Cirque du Soleil.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, the stories he must tell, huh?
It was a girl.
A girl, I love
This
that.
big. You could
Wow.
squeeze through a hole like a mouse.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I wish I was that flexible.
I
Yeah, very nice to meet you.
Same here.